Hey guys, Frodude102 here, doing another deck profile video. This one's Lightsworn's, and I've got my roommate Hillary and my roommate Matt. And this is her deck. She loves this deck. It's her passion. All the foilies, all the beautiful. So I just kind of had her here to help me go through the deck a little bit. I'm guessing this is not a typical Lightsworn build.
It's Twilight build. A lot of people usually go into straight Lightsworns, but I prefer the Twilight build because it has a little bit more power to it. Like the main card I usually like to run is BLS. America Gardener for like negating attacks, for defense, Sandan for search, Gores because Gores is a pain to deal with, and Chaos Sorcerer to banish things that I don't like. And a lot of people have different like runs for Twilight Chaos, like Twilight builds for Lightsworns. They run Plague Spreader Zombie for more Synchro heavy, but I go Exceed heavy, so my Lightsworns don't end up milling me out and I die, because that usually happens to me.
So this is kind of the main part of the deck here. I'll go through the extra deck here in just a second. I hear a lot of people talk about Hillary's build, and they say it runs a lot of traps and spells, which is not normal for Lightsworns.
Yeah, because a lot of people normally run Beckoning Light, and I don't, because I just don't think it's really necessary, because I usually end up getting my lights through Reincarnation. So I'm able to regain my lights back, even though they're all in the graveyard. And sometimes it's better to be in the graveyard because I have my Time Lord, and I usually only run one of, because sometimes it's really good to just ditch him for a light in my graveyard to bring out like Chaos Sorcerer or BLS.
And here's the extra deck. Runs one Stardust Dragon because it does run the one Starlight Road.
Which is funny because I've always been able to trigger it off a lot of the time.
Love that combo. Thunder End Dragon for JD overlay, of course.
Yeah, because sometimes my JDs do end up killing me, so it's really good to overlay it into two. And it's like an overlay JD, which is awesome, except it only destroys monsters instead of everything else. But it's still really handy.
Of course, we got Shark Drake here, great card. Utopia Ray, Blade Armor Ninja, all the staple cards. Illuminite, good card.
And sometimes got you with my Raikos. It's kind of awkward and weird, but sometimes I get two Raikos that are still there and not dead, so I'm able to overlay into him.
And
very rare.
Of course, we got Utopia, another good staple card. So this is kind of the deck build. Obviously, we know what Lightsworns do. Mill yourself, get creatures.
Get JD.
Get JD.
Wreck face.
Once you get pretty honest, ghost honest. Yeah. So yeah, there's the deck. I'm assuming this deck Hillary will run until it no longer plays because she loves Lightsworns. It's her favorite deck. Another friend of ours at the game store we play showed her the deck, and from there it was just kind of exactly love at first sight.
Yeah, he ran a straight Lightsworn deck though, and I wanted to do a different build. I wanted to do Twilight,
which is awesome. I love this deck. I like watching it play. It's pretty silly when it goes off and does what it's supposed to do. So
Turn 2 BLS.
Turn 2 BLS, turn 3 Judgment Dragon, Wreck face.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, guys. I'm assuming Hillary will be running this for regional qualifiers, which we'll be having coming up here in October. We're all pretty excited about it. This is actually going to be my first regional qualifier. I think it's going to be all of our first regional qualifiers.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm new to the game, so I've only been playing for probably about a month now. A little bit longer than a month. Obviously,
long either.
Yeah. And obviously, this is not my game of choice. I play Pokemon. You guys know that. Once again, I want to make sure I point out, because people have been leaving me comments asking whether or not I've given up on Pokemon. No, I have not. Everybody who asks me, I tell them the same thing. I have a state championship I have to defend, so I'm not giving up on Pokemon. This is just something that I picked up to help cope with post-Nats depression. Since Nationals is over, we don't have anything to do, so I picked up Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm liking it so far. I enjoy it because all my roommates play, so it's something we can all do together. But Pokemon is still going to be my #1 focus, guys. I'll have some deck profile videos coming up for Pokemon soon. And stay tuned for some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck techs here in the future. Thanks, guys.
if they have any questions, they can totally comment and see if like what exactly is in my deck and see if they want to run it and see how silly it is.
Exactly. So go ahead and leave the comments in the boxes below, and we appreciate all the support, guys. Thanks.